His uncle was my gym teacher and my volleyball coach.
That's right. I was going to say it. If you didn't say it, I was going to say it. And
Jerry.
Good old Jerry, yeah. Welcome to episode 14 of the Dink and Jack Show. This is Jack, and I'm Dink. We're going to do what we normally do, which is show some cards, but we're going to start a new thing that we're going to do randomly called Team Sets Edition. So we're each going to do a team set. Doesn't necessarily mean it's the entire team. It's whatever is available from a certain set of cards, and it's all the players from a certain team. Mm-hmm. Pretty basic stuff. So you have
the Blackhawks from 2014-15 Fleer Ultra.
Right, so that's the year after they won the 13 Cup, right?
No, that would be 13-14.
Those are 14-15s?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Says right there.
Okay. You sure? Okay. Sorry. No, I bought them off a guy on eBay. I thought they were the year after they won the Cup, but or he sent me the wrong one. I'm going to have to look. Okay, so, and I'm going to do, I think maybe for the first time on this show, some baseball cards. Have we done baseball cards? So I'm going to do the Jays, and these are the 94, 95 tops.
Oh.
Right. I think it's 94, 95. Yeah, 1994 tops. Topps Company, Inc. So I have 29 cards, and you have 12. So I will do 2 for every one, and a couple times do 3. You mathematicians, and I will go first. So I will start with a 3, just to get her going. So the first card is Johnny O, John Olerud. I'm not going to say too much about these cards, but John Olerud was awesome, one of the sweetest swings ever.
Fly ball hit deep to left field. Henderson looking up, and this is out of here. John Olerud has an opposite field home run, and Toronto has taken a 1-0 lead.
He hits that one down the right field line, and deep, hooking toward the pole. Home run!
Then I have Huck Henner. Flenner. I don't remember Huck Flenner at all. And I was rooting for the Jays back then. I'm a Jays fan. I'm a Tigers fan too, which really doesn't make any sense for you AL East fans. But anyway, and then I have a future star of Alex Gonzalez, so that's kind of cool too.
Was he a future star?
He was an okay star. He wasn't like a superstar, but he wasn't bad. Alex Gonzalez was all right. Played short for the Jays for a bunch of years. Mm-hmm. Anyway, you're up.
My first card from the team set is Teuvo Teravainen with Carolina now. Really good there on that line with Aho and Svechnikov.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is his second year.
I was going to say, that's early. I vaguely remember him. Like, how long was he on the Blackhawks?
It's for like a year or two.
Right.
And then decided to trade away all their future stars. And Aaron.
Right. Around they went. Exactly. Okay, so my next 2 guys, I have catcher Randy Knorr and outfielder Willie Canade. Like I said, I'm not going to say all that much. Maybe a couple of guys, but not those 2 guys.
Card I have is Antti Ranta. He's with Arizona now, I'm pretty sure. Shares the starting role with Darcy Kemper.
And there he shared it where he's kind of Crawford's backup? Or
yeah, mostly Crawford's backup, like 25 games played.
Right.
Yeah. He was in the Rangers for a bit before he went to Arizona, I think, yeah.
Yeah. See, the guy that I bought these Jays, I bought both these sets off eBay because a lot of my sets, I don't know, some of them are split, some of them are together, some of them are not in good shape if I had them when I was younger. So this guy that I bought the Jays cards off, just put them all in the same package. This guy thought these were worthwhile to...
Well, I think because there's only 12.
Maybe. Could be. Okay, I'll do another three-fer. So I have Todd Stottlemyre here, mid windup. Stottlemyre was okay. Not so good at sliding into the bases.
Stottlemyre around second, and he'll try for third after hesitating. Stalker's relay out at third.
I have Juan Guzman here, also a mid windup. Juan Guzman I liked. Juan Guzman could throw some heat. And I have a 93 draft pick for Matt Farner. Which I don't know what happened to Matt Farner. Matt's long, tall build, not to mention his smooth stroke and multiple athletic tools.
Jeez.
Smooth stroke. Have evoked comparisons to ex-big leaguer Von Hayes. I remember Von Hayes. Anyway, you're up.
The next card here is Brandon Saad, who was on the Blackhawks here before he left, and then came back.
He came back, right.
Yeah, not much to say about him.
And where's Saad now? Vegas?
No, he's still with them, I'm pretty sure.
No, he's somewhere else, isn't he?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
See, I thought he left.
I think he's still there.
Could be.
Maybe not. I don't know.
I don't know either. But yeah, he left, went to Columbus, came back.
And he was in Colorado. I don't remember. This last year has been a blur.
Yeah, well, he's in Colorado or Vegas because I could have swore he was in that outdoor game. Did they play each other?
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so
I think he's in Vegas. If he's anywhere, he's in Colorado.
He's in Colorado, maybe. Who knows? Maybe he's at home on the couch. I have two guys here. I have Jeremy Lee, an 1993 draft pick. Don't remember Jeremy Lee. Jays fans will be like, you don't remember Jeremy Lee. And catcher Pat Borders. Remember Pat Borders. Old big wad in his mouth. And 1992 World Series MVP. Right. No. 93 MVP? 92.
I don't know. I was alive.
You weren't alive. No. Yeah.
My next card here is Marian Hossa, Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer. Yes. Yeah, Hossa.
He's good.
Good years in Chicago.
Yeah, he's retired early from his skin condition or whatever.
Is that why he backed it in? He was near the end anyway, I think.
Yeah, I think he had a couple years left in him.
Maybe. Skin condition, was it like cancerous or was it?
I don't know. He was like allergic to his gear.
Well, that poses a real problem since you're living in it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I'll do a threefer. So I have a prospects card here with these all Jays? No, just Sean Green. I think is the only J on here. Oh yeah, his ex-Falk or his bride, Eddie Davis, Mark Sweeney. So yeah, Sean Green is the Jays. Like Sean Green a lot. Right fielder with the big gun. Oh yes, Ricky here. Ricky Henderson. I don't know what you want me to say about Ricky. I didn't even see, I scrolled through these cards once when I opened the bag and stuffed them away. I didn't even see Ricky in there. Must have been stuck. Ricky's my favorite player of all time. So that's cool to have that. I'll probably yank that out of this set. Screw it right up. And then I have Pat Henkin here, mid wind-up as well. Pat Henkin had a pretty decent career. He's a good pitcher. I'm keeping you awake?
Yeah.
Jays baseball's that boring to you, eh?
Mm-hmm.
You tried T-ball when you were little, but anyway.
That was a beast.
You were a beast.
Next card here is Brent Seabrook, defenseman. Pretty good. This whole team is pretty good.
Right. Because they're fresh off winning the cup, or a year later.
And then they won it again. Did they not?
Yeah, they win it again at the end of this year. At the end of this year.
Yeah.
Right. Seabrook, had his jersey card a few episodes ago, so that was kind of cool. Yeah, Seabrook's he's still hanging on.
Mm-hmm.
Or is he?
No, I don't think so.
That's the thing, when you don't, we try to follow every team, but then if you don't get their games, and I don't watch Blackhawk games really.
I would. If we had like NHL live.
You think he's done?
I remember he was like healthy scratch for a couple games,
Yeah.
and then I don't know what happened.
Yeah, it's interesting. Okay, I'll do a twofer. I have Mike Timlin here. Again, mid windup. So they like to get these pitchers in mid windup on their ball cards. And Timlin, he flipped it to Joe Carter when they won their first one in '92. Timlin went over the Yankees, I think.
Timlin. Nixon bunts. Timlin on it. Throws to first. For the first time in history, the World Championship banner will fly north of the border. The Toronto Blue Jays are baseball's best in 1992.
And then Rob Butler here, outfielder, but utility guy, I think, really, but mostly utility outfielder. Rob Butler is Canadian. He is from East York. So that's kind of cool. It was always cool when a Canadian guy played for the Jays.
Yeah. My next card here is Andrew Shaw.
Andrew Shaw.
From Belleville.
From Belleville. I have to go through and see. I probably mentioned Belleville in every episode, so I'm going to try to keep that streak alive. But I wasn't even going to say it. You said it.
Well, because I knew you were going to say it.
No, I wasn't going to say it.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, Shazzy. Okay, I will do a 3-skin, which is slightly better than a 4-skin. I have a landscape card here of Ed Sprague. Ed Sprague, solid third baseman.
Well hit to left field. To the wall, Deion Sanders. Home run, Ed Sprague. Off the bench with a pinch hit 2-run homer off Jeff Reardon to give the Toronto Blue Jays a 5-4 lead.
Dave Stewart here, mid windup. They get all the pitchers like that. Stewie had a great career with Oakland and with Toronto. And closer, Dwayne Ward.
Nice.
Thanks.
My next card here is Patrick Kane. Oh, no, what do you want to say about him?
I don't know what you
the
want.
greatest American-born player ever, in my opinion. Austin Matthews might beat him eventually, but hot take.
Yeah, Matthews, the way he's playing lately, is well on his way to, being the best American of all time. But, you think Kane is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's better than Mike Badano.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I
Mike
think
Badano played 1,499 games.
Well, Kane can do it. He's only
You know why I said that, right? Because Babcock sat him in his 1,500th game. Didn't play him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you like Babcock lovers?
Well, I don't think anybody really loves him anymore.
And right.
Now he's like coach, like the Saskatchewan University.
Right, exactly. But no, I don't know. People say it's Mike Modano. There's tons of guys, right? I mean, they're all kind of the same.
Well, who else would you put up there?
There's tons of good U.S. players. Roenick, Jock, Joe Mullen. You know what I mean? Brian Leach. You could make a case of Brian Leach as a base defenseman, right?
And
probably
Kane is so consistent.
Yeah.
He's having a good year this year.
Consistent at... Yeah, actually, he's been consistent lately of staying out of the headlines. Whether it's...
It was 1 year.
No, he had the inappropriate behavior, and he had the whole taxi cab driver thing.
I thought that was the same year, though.
No, I don't think so. No, the cab was...
And then there's a thing where you asked,
right,
Cabby from... What's his name? The guy from TSN?
Cabby?
Yes, he's like, why are you touching me? You like touching guys?
I think he's just a joker.
There's an exercise that is kind of effeminate but also very effective. How do you feel about yoga?
Yoga? Never did it in my life.
There's no sweat. You didn't put in that much work, dude. You have a little bit on your.
I just have good genes, you know. I don't sweat. I work hard and I don't sweat.
It helps your flexibility, helps you, get centered. Is that something that you would try in the future?
Why are you touching me, man? Do you like touching guys? I don't got an issue with any cab drivers, but I do have an issue with you.
Are we gonna have to throw down?
We might. Yeah, I think, the guys doing yoga, I mean, maybe someone's going to make fun of them for doing yoga. That's going to bring out some, chirping, things like that.
So it could backfire.
Yeah, it could backfire, terribly.
I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah, you should have.
Yeah,
Like he's probably a clown, yeah, but whatever. Finds a way to get himself into hot water. And then looks like this. What?
Well,
what did I do?
That Matthew's the same way with his
Right.
his ass or whatever.
Right. Anyway, okay, so I don't know what I did last time. Did I do a 3? Mm-hmm. I did a 3, so I'll do a 2. Okay, so I have Devo here, Devon White, center fielder extraordinaire. Great, Jay.
Here's Dave Justice, left-handed hitter. The pitch to him, fly ball center field. Back goes Devon White. It's hit deep. He's still running back at the wall. Jumps and picks it off the wall. Sanders. There's a throw to first. The runner is out. The throw to third. They have a chance for a triple play. Gruber runs for Sanders. Tags him. No, he missed him. The Blue Jays had a chance for a triple play. And Kelly Gruber elected to run Sanders back to the bag.
A lot of these guys are great Jays, right? Yeah, they won back-to-back World Series not like a year before this. So, and then I have Paul Mahler here, Hall of Famer. I don't want to say about Paul Mahler. Yeah, Paul Mahler won World Series MVP in '93, and Pat Borders won it in '92.
I won it in '94.
I won one in '94. They went on strike, and there was no World Series.
That's what I was saying. I won it in '94.
Right. Well, the Expos would have won in '94 if you asked any Canadian. They would have beat the Yankees in '94 because of that. They were both the top American League and National League team. Expos
I would have won.
Expos were awesome, and then didn't go to the World Series because there was no World Series, and
then I won it.
And bye-bye team.
Yeah. Yeah. My next card here is Duncan Keith, also another great defenseman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top 100 players of all time.
Yes. Was he picked for that thing?
He was picked for that thing.
Over Malkin.
Right. Now I know he's a defenseman, but over Malkin and over the guy's shirt you're sitting on.
Oh.
Rest in peace, Dale Howard-Chuck. Take nothing away from Duncan Keith. He's great.
Is he from Winnipeg?
He's from here, yeah. Or is he from...
No, he's from Winnipeg.
So where's he from?
So he's from here.
Yeah.
So is Patrick Sharp, who's probably coming up.
Right.
But I think he grew up in Thunder Bay or was born there.
Right. Duncan Keith's great. It always stands out to me, probably because I was going through that 100 list thinking, who can we take off? Mm-hmm. Right. And I won't even get into the whole Malkin thing because you can make a strong case and I love Sergei. If Fedorov's on there, Malkin should be on there as far as Russians go because their stuff is comparable at the time. But anyway. Danny Cox is my next guy. Cox. C-O.
Your favorite.
Yes.
Why'd you say it like that? Yes.
Yes. Cox is he's a solid.
I meant the Cox player, right?
Right. Solid pitcher. Then I have measures of greatness. Paul Mahler. Like I said, he was great. And of course, yeah, we haven't seen him yet. This is Joe Carter. Say what you want about Joe. Like I said, he caught in '92. He caught the ball on first, a flip from Timlin to end it, and then of course hit the dinger in '93 to win it.
Now the 2-2. Well hit down the left field line. Way back in. Joe Carter with a 3-run homer. The winners and still world champions, the Toronto Blue Jays.
with my Bat Boys. What was our ball team name? With my Bat
Cocked and loaded.
No, not Cocked and Loaded. It was the Bat Boys in Belleville, and we celebrated pretty good tonight. The Jays won in 93. It was a good time.
Nice. My next card here is Corey Crawford, who just retired this year,
Yeah.
kind of out of nowhere. Signed with New Jersey. And
I was just going to say, went to New Jersey, and then I don't want to play anymore.
Then gone.
Like, there's no health or anything, right? You just...
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know idea.
I don't know either. I thought it was a little out of the blue, too, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have 6 cards left, so how many cards do you have left? 3. Okay, well, I'll do a 2, a 2, and a 2. Okay, so I have pitcher Woody Williams here. Remember Woody? Woody was all right. And then, of course, I have, and this is hilarious, I have Robbie Alomar here, Hall of Famer, and second year of eligibility. And I think the spit cost him the first year, spit in the ump's face. But here he's turning a double, and it looks like over his brother, Sandy Alomar. That's an awesome picture, really. I bet if the Alomars know about this, they would have that up in their home. I think it's cool. But yeah, Robbie, one of the greatest second basemen ever. So.
Nice. My next card here is
Nice.
Patrick Sharp, like I said earlier, from Winnipeg. I think he grew up in Thunder Bay, though. Good career.
Yeah, pretty good career.
Now he's like a sports analyst, right?
And not a bad one either. You know, like
He was, when we were watching him in the summer, he was good.
yeah,
In the
I
playoffs.
think he's good. And you have his autographs too, right? Or a few of his cards autographs. So that's kind of cool that he answers those mail-ins. Okay, so I have another prospects card here with the Reds and Pirates and Mariners, but the J is Carlos Delgado. Carlos Delgado has good numbers, not quite Hall of Fame numbers. He didn't get in, but one of the best Jays ever. Delgado was great. We used to have the big cardboard cutout of Delgado. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And a big Vince Carter one and a big Carlos Delgado one. They're good for punching in the goals and such.
My next card here is Jonathan Taves, also from Winnipeg. He's pretty big here.
He is pretty big here.
His uncle was my gym teacher and my volleyball coach.
That's right. I was going to say it. If you didn't say it, I was going to say it. And
Jerry.
good old Jerry, yeah. And like I mentioned a few episodes ago, he's your favorite player, right? Or was one of it. He was for a while, and now you like other guys as well. But he's probably still in your top 5 favorite players of all time, remember? He's great. So you have 1 card left, right?
Yeah.
I have 3. Well, I thought I said 2, 2, 2. I don't know what happened there. Am I up?
Do all 3.
Yeah, I'm going to do all 3. Okay, so I have Tony Fernandez here. Looks like he's putting the tag on, perhaps a little late. And speaking of late, he is the late Tony Fernandez. He passed away last year. So that was crappy. But a great Jay. Probably the Jays' best shortstop of all time. Here we have lefty Al Leiter. Came over from the Yankees, I believe. Yes, he did. Came over from the Yanks. And Al Leiter was okay. Jays had just such a solid roster of guys. Okay, and my last card here is coming attractions of Domingo Cedeno and Paul Spaljerek. Paul Spaljerek is also Canadian. He is born in Kelowna, BC. Yeah, so cool.
Yeah.
That is the Jays team set.
My final card here for the Blackhawks is Trevor Van Riemsdyk, James Van Riemsdyk's brother. He's with Washington now. He had a little stint in Carolina. Yeah, he's a defenseman. Decent. I think he's on league minimum contract with Washington. But, yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking like weird. I'm sorry, I'm in my own little world here. Thinking weird about the years. I said 94, 95. All year runs in the same calendar year. So these are the 94s. Which represent the 93 season, this is the World Series winning team. That's why Henderson's there, because he came over at the deadline and they won the. But I was looking at this last card I had, a small Jarek and stuff, just says 93, and I was like, oh yeah. So doing my own thinking. Van Riemsdyk, yeah, his brother's better.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's it. That's team sets. We're not going to do a player of the pack because obviously
it's not a pack.
It's not a pack. So that would just be ridiculous. I have too many cards to choose. And so we won't be choosing a player of the pack for team sets. So we're going to move right to the second part of the show, which is I'm going to do a figure collectible. And Jack's going to do an autograph. So I'll go first. Mine are a little dusty. So I have the Jays here, so why not? I had Johnny O card here, so I have Johnny O figure here, John Olerud. And yeah, let's put him in with his swing. That's better. Got him swinging, and that is a starting lineup. Dusty up there with all my other ball figures. And this figure I actually bought at a secondhand shop for $2. And I'm sure they were given away for free. It looks like one of those giveaways or something from the Rogers Center. I don't. To commemorate something for the Jays. But Delgado
has been bobblehead night.
Yeah, some sort, but for all three. I don't know. Well, all three, yeah. Well, I don't even think all three were on the same team. Yeah, they weren't. Well, Delgado was gone before. Might have been a crossover here and a crossover here, but these two never played together. But anyway, it's Carlos Delgado, Jose Bautista, and Vernon Wells. Kind of cool. I thought it was cool for $2. I'm like, I'll buy that. I'll buy that for $2, even if people got it for free. And it's also dusty. But that's it. Jays.
My autograph here is Brian Bickle with Chicago with a questionnaire as well.
Right, so you signed one card and then filled out your questionnaire.
Yeah, and this is before he left Chicago to go to Carolina, before he also was diagnosed with, I don't remember what, but that ended his career.
Yeah, what is he have, Parkinson's?
No. I don't remember.
I can't remember either. We should have looked it up before we... Mm-hmm. That's how we wing it. We're not looking. We're rarely looking. We'll look after and go, oh, of course it was this. But yeah, that's sad that his career had to end because he was a fringe guy anyway, although he played pretty regular minutes.
Like a role player for Chicago.
But pretty regular minutes.
Mm-hmm. He's kind of like how Lowry is for the Jets.
I would say Lowry's got a bit more skill, but...
Yeah.
But no, it's and he obviously
he likes baseball.
Likes baseball, fishing, steak. Can't see if he got any other. Yeah, it's cool.
It's kind of sad. Can't see being on any other team. And then it's probably like a month after I got this, he's on Carolina.
Right. Yeah. So he did not want to go, which is too bad. Wendell's his favorite player, so that's cool. Yeah. Pretty cool to have, considering it wasn't long before he was out of the league. So, Anyway, that's it. That's episode 14 in the books. Thanks for watching. Maybe we'll throw another clip of the Wilsons on here. They like their baseball. And we'll see you next Thursday. Michael has MS. That's right. What did I say? Parkinson's?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't Parkinson's. I couldn't remember.
He's
what it
not
was.
Gary Batman.
I might put that in.
But that kind of concludes the card section, and I know because Dink and Jack always have like a autograph and a collectible, and we don't have many autographs. We got a couple, which we'll show you guys one tonight. But we do like to collect sports paraphernalia and other things. So we're going to show you guys one of each tonight. So I'll go first with the autograph. So we were at a ball game. This is like before we had kids. We're probably talking like maybe 20 years ago. We're at a ball game, and we had my grandparents' old seats, which are like about 20, 25 rows straight up from home plate. And so we were sitting there, and then a ball came firing back, hit the seat behind me, and then dropped at my feet, and picked it up. And it's the first time and only time I ever caught a ball from the Blue Jay game.
Bat paint there.
Yeah, bat paint there. So anyway, somebody told us that the Blue Jay players after the game used to go and hang out at, I can't even remember what the name of the bar. Armadillo. So we went there, and I think we sat there for like an hour. And anyways, a guy came that we thought maybe might have been a Blue Jay, and we asked the waitress because she said we weren't supposed to approach them. And she took our ball over, and he signed it. And it was Felipe Crespo. Who is that, you ask? Well, we don't know either.
Utility guy, second base.
Yeah, I don't even know that he played. He didn't play the day we caught the ball, and the ball's in here more because it was just fun to catch a ball, and we did get a Blue Jay that did sign it. But the more interesting fact is that Roger Clemens held his ball 30 seconds before I picked it up, which is kind of neat. So anyways, it sits on our shelf, and that's the autograph portion. And you got
this here is a Sidney Crosby bobblehead. And the story with this is Jen had to go down to Pittsburgh for training. And I drove down midway through the week, bought some tickets online, Pittsburgh versus Tampa Bay. And we went to the game, and Crosby, of course, didn't play.
We were the only Canadians that showed up at that game, and we're disappointed that he wasn't playing.
But they announced that the next home game was Sidney Crosby bobblehead night. And so I kind of took a mental note, and we went back home to Canada, and
you bought it off eBay.
Bought it off eBay for $60. But anyway, so there's our bobblehead, and I kind of just want to add it if people are interested in bobbleheads, and your team isn't, let's say, the Leafs or let's say Detroit, teams that are close. Just look at their team page to find out what nights they have, the giveaway nights, and you too can use eBay. Buy Sidney Crosby. Anyway,
so that's it. Not a lot of hockey knowledge, not like Dink and Jack. They know a whole lot about hockey. But so we got more Tim Hortons cards. If you guys want another show, let us know.
Thanks. Take care.
Cheers.